I feel like I've made this whole thing like a little bit of a mess. So the best way to fix this is to just take off as much as possible. Scalp unit, my first time trying it from them. I've tried the fake method from other companies, so I'm really excited to see how this one looks, how it fits, and how it sits on my head. Okay, now to get started, I'm gonna pluck this hairline because I want to really put this unit to the test. I want to do all of that, so I'm gonna go ahead and just perfect the hairline a little more because it is very straight for my liking. So let's go ahead and dissect this unit. So inside there is the fake scalp method. It's not, you know how some companies are putting like the mesh over the stocking cap. This one has like a different technique, which I actually really like. It's like a thicker form of a mesh over the mesh over the stocking cap. So this is what's going to get you that nice fake scalp look all throughout the entire frontal because it has the stocking cap going from ear to ear. Okay, so this is what's going to give you that nice fake scalp look. As you can see, this is the stocking cap underneath creating that look. So totally here for it. Love the technique, super neatly made and greatly made. So next we have the headband that they put inside. Now I love my headbands to be this size because it will sit behind my ears and it'll be very uncomfortable. So this is the best size for me. So I really love that. And then to make my wig fit even more snug, I am going to go ahead and I did already. I am going to adjust right here just to make it a little bit more tighter. And yes, let's go ahead and put this on our heads. If it is too tight, now would be the time to fix your unit. So as you can see, it fits perfect. I'm happy that I plucked it. I didn't pluck it a lot, but I plucked it just enough. Now for today's unit, we're gonna be using glue, okay? I haven't used glue in a hot minute because you guys know how I feel about it. But today in this video, I was like, you know what, let's be a little bit different and use the glue. Okay, so now would be the time to pull your hair away, put any strands away because glue can be very messy and you really want this to stay, you really want it to be a very easy process. So I put mine in a ponytail, but I'm gonna loosen my ponytail a little bit because I don't want it to be like pulling on the glue as it's drying. Alright, so first things first, get you a scissors and you want to cut over the ear. Okay, if it's kind of rolled up like this, you might need to actually stretch it out and cut a little bit more because chances are it's too long and it's folding your ear over. So you can see it's fitting just fine. Now go ahead and do the other side. Take the time out to push any strands back, any hair back. You really don't want the glue in your hair because it can get messy. I'm gonna use a white pencil to just make some light markings of where my hairline stops and where I want the lace to kind of be cut and where I want the glue to stop. I'm gonna be using the Ghost Bond glue, the premium, kind of just put it on my hand and then take a rat tail comb, kind of smudge it in like such. And this kind of gives me more control over where the glue goes and how far I want it to go. So I don't really want that shit anywhere near my hairline. So we are going to just smoothen it back. Wiping off the crayon marks before I put the glue. And I'm not gonna go right here. I'm not gonna do the corners of the ears just yet, okay? So. Alright, keep smoothing that in. Now, you'll know it's ready when it starts to dry clear. So if it's still white like how it is on your hairline, that means it is not time to put the lace down because if you do, it is going to look white and ugly and crusty underneath that wig. And we don't want that. So make sure it's clear. Look, let's be clear. This is my daddy house. What movie is that from? What movie is that from? Comment down below if you know. Alright, I'm only doing one layer of this. I'm not doing two. So I'm gonna go ahead and pull this down. So these little white marks, are from the crayon. I kind of probably did the white mark too dark, but it's okay. I'm gonna show you guys how I fix that later on in the long run. So let me go ahead and just glue the other side. Doing the same technique for so long, you're like, you know what? Let me switch it up. No, Simone, don't switch it up. Stay the same. I'm actually gonna cut this lace off, and I'm gonna cut it as close as possible. Now usually I leave a little bit of lace, but I'm gonna actually cut it a little bit closer just because I feel like I've made this whole thing like a little bit of a mess. So the best way to fix this is to just take off as much as possible. Alcohol, and I'm just gonna use a couple of Q-tips like this, and I'm just going to clean up the edges because I look freaking weird up close. Now what I'm gonna do, because I'm not adding any more glue to this, I just hate glue, so I'm gonna use the hairspray, because if I add any more glue, it's gonna be in my hair. So now I'm gonna use some mousse to get this middle part on sleek. On sleek? On fleek. Get on fleek. People still say that? I haven't heard that in a while. Curls in my hair better than I do straight hair, so